And Professor Geeta Bhatt continues to be with us talking about the issue of paper leaks. Professor Bhatt, as an educationist, what is your perspective on the grievances of the students that have come forth in the past few days and the demands that have been put forth by the protesting students?
Shubhenduji, I think as I just said, that the grievances of the students are genuine. And we understand that when for 2 long years for the medical entrance, when students are preparing, not spending time with their family, with their dear ones, and spending hours on preparation, and one final day when the exam takes place, they are not able to, they have to repeat that exam. It's a matter of concern, and it also is a matter of concern that why is it that such kind of a leakage has taken place. So their demands are genuine. They are asking that there should be, there should be there should be a process and fast justice in terms of hearing, investigation, which I think very appropriately, when the Prime Minister today has announced that the fast-track courts are being appointed to look into this. This is one of their main demands out of a lot of demands that have put forth. And I think this is going to something which is going to ease out, because the Prime Minister has very categorically said that they are not going to let anyone harm the future of the students of this country, of the youth of this country. So that is going to put forth in the society the message that how committed the government is towards resolving this issue and building that trust, because there is a trust deficit that has happened. So that has to be made up. So this decision which has been taken and will be implemented, this is going to bring that trust factor back among the students.
Just on that trust factor a little more, Professor Bhatt, given that you represent premier institution of India, what more proactive steps? I mean, fast-track courts can punish the guilty, but to prevent leakage, to make the examination system, in a sense, leak-proof, what proactive measures would you suggest as an educationist to also kind of restore the confidence of the students in the system as a whole?
Well, I think the measures that can be taken in this direction could be that the testing agency, which is conducting these exams, they can be, they can have more. It can be more institutionalized in terms of it could be, there could be much more power given to that testing agency which is conducting this exam. And also in terms of when the exam is taking place, preferably they should be happening, if they happen in government schools or government colleges, I think there is much more accountability in terms of those who get involved in making the exam happen. So that is something which is going to be, I think, one of the major issues that can be handled is if all the government schools or other such institutions can be made the centers for holding these exams. Because most of the employees there are, they are regular employees, and therefore, there can be an accountability attached to the responsibility of conducting the exam that is being given to them. Also, along with it, I think there has been a constant debate on this, that whether such an exam should be held in pen or paper, or it should be done by the computerized method. So a large number of educationists, they feel that having a computerized setup for holding this exam, that also is going to reduce and minimize such type of the leakage routes which are there. So there can be many such improvisations which can be made so that we can have a much foolproof system for holding exam of such a large scale, such a large level.
On that note, Professor Geeta Bhatt, thank you for joining us on News Hour and sharing your perspective.